According to Duxino, the new character named Kuiji, who was previously seen in the DMZ trailer, has now been confirmed to be a legendary rarity character in Call of Duty Mobile. What's really interesting is that this character is directly connected to the upcoming DMZ mode. However, it's still not confirmed if players will be able to get Kuiji through a lucky draw or if he can somehow be unlocked for free by completing a specific missions. Now here's where things get even more exciting. According to data miners, this character was recently added to the in-game files under the name Kuiji Boss, which suggests that he could appear as a boss fight inside the DMZ mode. If that's the case, then maybe, just maybe, players who defeat Kuiji might get a chance to unlock him for free, although that's still just speculation for now. I'll be talking about more DMZ mode details toward the end of this video, but before we get to that, let's go over the confirmed names of the upcoming legendary weapon lucky draws for Season 10. First up, we've got the 2025 World Draw, and this one will feature the legendary Order. Next, the second lucky draw of Season 10 is called Horseman Pestilence, and that includes the legendary Arctic 50 Sniper. And finally, the third lucky draw is named Augmented Draw, which brings the legendary KN44. In my last video, we talked about the Girls Frontline Strongbox coming in Season 10, which features some amazing epic weapon blueprints with really nice iron sights. But now there's a new rumor going around that we might not just be getting this confirmed Strongbox, we could actually see the second half of the Girls Frontline collaboration arrive in Season 10 as well. This part of the collab is expected to include two lucky draws, the Void Implosion draw and the Visterian Visage draw. Both of these draws have been highly requested by global players for a long time. The Void Implosion draw features Dusk, a legendary Ballista EM3, an epic helicopter, a C4 skin, boxing gloves, an epic emote, and a charm. There's also a legendary calling card, a unique backpack that looks like a gun case, and of course, the star of the show, the legendary M4 Void Implosion. This is one of the best looking legendaries in Call of Duty Mobile, with a special weapon inspection, a custom reload animation, hard-hitting implosion kill effect, a green muzzle flash, and some really clean iron sights. This video is sponsored by Eldorado.gg, a trusted platform made for gamers like you. On Eldorado, you'll find everything you need to take your favorite games to the next level, from popular titles like Call of Duty, Clash Royale, Minecraft, and over 200 other games. Every transaction on Eldorado is secure, handled by verified sellers, and protected with their Trade Shield warranty, giving you confidence and peace of mind every time. Plus, they offer 24/7 live support to help you whenever you need it. Here's how it works. Head to Eldorado.gg, search for your favorite game, pick what you're looking for, and you'll see just how easy it is to use. And don't forget, you can get an exclusive discount when you use my link and code Capo. Big thanks to Eldorado.gg for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. The Visterian Visage draw features Kestrel character skin and a War Machine skin that perfectly matches the overall style of the event. Along with that, we are getting a cargo truck, a heartbeat sensor, and a new SMRS, which I've personally been waiting to see in the global version for a very long time. The draw also includes an epic emote where Kestrel shoots down a GFL robot, a charm of Kestrel, a legendary calling card, another unique backpack, and finally the legendary ICR1 Visterian Visage blueprint. Just like the M4 from the Void Implosion draw, this ICR1 comes with a unique weapon inspection, a custom reload animation, and super clean iron sights. But before we move on, I do want to mention that both of these draws are expected, not yet confirmed, so we'll have to wait for official information before getting too excited. Here we have the Season 10 balance changes, thanks to leakers on duty, and starting off, the ISO will be getting some solid buffs next season. The base ADS spread will be improved from 28-18 to 25-13, meaning you'll have better accuracy and tighter bullet grouping while aiming down sights. FSS Revolution Attachment's bullet speed buff has been increased from plus 20% to plus 30%, and for the Forge Tac Ultralight, the ADS movement speed buff has been increased from plus 15% to plus 22%. Next up, the Peacekeeper MK2 will be getting some buffs in the upcoming season. The Task Force barrel attachment is going to be easier to control, with its vertical recoil penalty getting nerfed from plus 20% down to plus 15%, and the horizontal recoil penalty getting nerfed from plus 15% to plus 10%. The Field Agent foregrip attachment will also receive a nice buff, as the ADS movement speed penalty will be reduced from minus 18% to minus 8%. The ASM-10 will be getting some nice buffs next season. The No Stock attachment will receive a buff to its ADS movement speed, going up from plus 10% to plus 15%. On top of that, the 33 round extended mag attachment will also get a small buff, as the 2% movement speed penalty will be completely removed. Next up, we have the ICR1, which will also be getting some interesting buffs and adjustments in Season 10. Starting with the YKM Integral Suppressor Light attachment. It will now increase lower arm multipliers from 1.1 to 1.15. Then, for the 38 round fast reload attachment, the magazine size is being slightly nerfed, dropping from plus 10 to plus 8 rounds. However, to make up for that, it now increases upper arm multipliers from 1 to 1.1. And lastly, the Macro Mag IFS attachment will get a buff too. It now increases stomach multipliers from 1 to 1.1. The Holger 26 is also getting some solid buffs in Season 10, making it even more powerful and versatile on the battlefield. First off, its range profile is being improved from 18-24-50 meters to 18-30-50 meters, meaning it'll stay strong at longer distances before damage starts to drop off. Next, the bullet impact is being increased from 1.1 to 1.25. And lastly, the Holger 26C lightweight polymer mag attachment is getting a little buff too. It will now increase chest multipliers from 1 to 1.1. The AS Val is getting buffed in Season 10. Its ADS spread is improved from 23-7 to 27 for better accuracy, and the OWC skeleton stock now boosts ADS movement speed from plus 15% to plus 25%. The CX9 is getting some nice buffs in Season 10. The 30 round mag now increases lower arm damage from 1 to 1.2 and gives an minus 8% hipfire spread buff for better close combat accuracy. The 50 round drums also got a plus 15% damage range buff. The Switchblade X9 is getting a solid buff next season. Its leg damage multiplier is increased from 0.9 to 1, and the ADS spread is improved from 30-13 to 26-13, making it more accurate. The Echo with the slug rounds is also getting a huge buff, with its fire interval reduced from 290 milliseconds to 188 milliseconds, allowing for much faster follow-up shots. The FFAR 556 will get a big buff next season, with its damage profile adjusted, giving it a stronger damage at closer ranges. The MK2 is also getting a nice buff, with movement speed increased from 4.37 milliseconds to 4.71 milliseconds, and lower arm damage multiplier raised from 1.4 to 1.5, making it more deadly in combat. For Season 10, the M1 Garand BR only will get a small buff, with its damage profile improved from 48, 45, 36 to 48, 45, 42, making it stronger at longer ranges. The Death Machine and Tempest will be slightly nerfed by reducing their ammo capacity from 200 to 150 for the Death Machine and 5 to 4 for the Tempest. The Misdirection device will also be nerfed, with its active duration shortened from 24 seconds to 20 seconds. On the other hand, the XS1 Goliath will get a buff with increased movement speed and ADS movement speed, making it faster and more responsive in combat. For Season 10, the gunship will get a solid buff with increased ammo capacity across all guns. The 105mm from 1 to 2, 40mm from 5 to 8, and 25mm from 40 to 60. The orbital laser will have a slightly longer duration, going from 12 seconds to 14 seconds. Thermite also gets a small buff, with its max burn damage increased from 17 to 20. Quick Strike will see multiple buffs. Its dash distance increases from 15-20-25 meters to 15-20-35 meters, and its block duration rises from 5 seconds to 8 seconds. But it will have a slightly slower skill recharge, which is a minor nerf. Defender will get a nice buff, with explosive damage resistance increased from 30%, 40% to 40%, 80%, making it much tankier. Igniter also receives a strong buff, as its damage per tick rises from 10-15 to 15-25, making it more deadly over time. Shockwave gets a small buff with increased knockback when upgraded. Spotter sees a quality of life buff with reduced bomb deploy time. On the nerf side, Martyrdom loses its detonation time penalty but gets reduced damage and damage radius, making it less punishing overall. Lastly, the CODM DMC offline playtest will be happening on November 8th, and it's being sponsored by Red Magic. Players in China will be the first ones to experience this mode live during a special offline testing session. But for now, it's exclusive to China only. There's an image going around that people say might be the official logo for Call of Duty Mobile's 6th anniversary. But honestly, I'm not too sure about that, since COD Mobile already confirmed that Season 11 will have a black and gold theme. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.